All right. Take two. My camera died, so we're switching over to the cell phone. So today on quarantine cooking, I'm making us a pantry and whatever's in my fridge soup. I already cut an onion. I'm gonna add some garlic. Had some spinach in there. A little bit of asparagus. Wife made some Mexican chicken a couple days ago, so I cleaned out as much of the Mexican spice as I could. We're gonna add that and a couple other ingredients we're gonna get to. So already chopped up an onion. Like I was saying before my original video died, does not need to be clean cuts. If you look, you know, they're a little bigger pieces. I like my soup a little on the chunkier side. This will break down. Just add a couple garlic pieces in there. If you notice, I'm not using a bootleg ass knife. So if you want to try to cook at home and you don't have the proper tools, good luck. Invest in a nice sharp knife. Be a lot quicker, a lot easier. All right. So I'm not trying to make soup for like 3 weeks because it ends up getting thrown away. Toss that over here. What's up, Jackie? You up? Add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Now, I literally have no rhyme or reason to this. I always cook just off the top of my head. I don't follow recipes. I just add stuff to my tasting. And majority of the time, it's actually really delicious. So for spices, I'm using salt, pepper, a little bit of onion powder. What do we got? Some thyme, rosemary, garlic powder, broth. Gonna add some orzo. Bless you. I love this extremely lemony and gingery. So lemon and lime juice. And we got these little crushed ginger tablets that I'm gonna put in there. We've all been feeling a little froggy. Don't worry, it's not corona, just allergies. So hopefully all the vitamin C and ginger is gonna make us feel really good. AKA me, because I don't think anybody else is gonna eat this. All right, so while that's cooking up, let me cut up the asparagus. Asparagus I'm just cutting in little chunks. I've honestly never added asparagus to any type of chicken soup, but I don't want to throw this out. Fresh produce is a little rare these days, so drop the piece and it's gone under the oven. All right, let that saute in there real quick. All right, now this is gonna dwindle down to like nothing, but I always love to chop spinach anytime I'm using it in this type of dish. So again, I'm not cutting anything nice and clean. Yeah, I can take over if you want to go check on him for a sec. All right, so check this out. So far I only added a little bit of salt and pepper. Not a lot, just a little. Once this breaks down a little bit more, right before I add my broth, I'm going to go ham on the spices and all the extra seasoning. Already starting to smell a little good. My camera woman had to run to a crying toddler. Hopefully she'll be back soon. What's up, Serena? It's always nice to have a little audience in the kitchen. So, all right, this is getting not quite where I need it to be. I can cover it a little bit, let it break down a little more in there. All right, so let me show you the chicken. So we made slow cooker Mexican chicken. There was like all kinds of shit in here. Salsa, some taco seasoning. You know, I broke as much of that out of there. You could tell there's a little bit of tomato chunks in there. This doesn't necessarily match the type of soup I'm making. Obviously, it's not Mexican based. So to clean out as much of those flavors as possible. I did taste the chicken. It actually tasted pretty, you know, bland right now, which is exactly what I want it to be. I want my seasonings to carry over. All right. Gonna hand my camera back to my camera woman. All right. So now I'm gonna add, it's not a lot of orzo. Try to get everything organic, by the way. I'm not being super organic picky these days.
About a quarter cup.
I want to help you.
You gonna help Jackie?
Want to help, Jack?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna get the whole fam involved. Dad's gonna tone down, no more swearing. Now that nobody's around. All right, so let me add, or here, Jack, you wanna add the chicken?
Yeah.
Hold that. Keep it there for a sec. Keep your distance.
Be careful, it's
See how
hot.
this goes.
Get closer to him a little bit. Hold on, Jack. Keep it over the sink.
All right, ready? Pour it right in here. Flip it over. Keep your hands away.
Good
All right.
job.
Thanks, dude. I'll take that. All right. All right, getting a nice little mix on everything in here. So this shouldn't take too long to cook. You know, literally, you could probably have this done in under 20 minutes. So let's start adding some seasoning. So again, like I said, no rhyme or reason to my seasoning. Just I kind of eye it and I go from there. You need to add more stuff later. That's fine. It's always easier to add. I try not to over season.
So what are you adding right now?
So I put some thyme. There's some rosemary going in here. I already did the rosemary. This is the thyme. Did some garlic powder, some onion powder. All right, I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit now. It's starting to stick. Let's add a little more olive oil. I didn't go crazy before. All right. I always try to get like as organic and, you know, unprocessed stuff as possible. Got this at Trader Joe's. It's actually delicious. I don't like cooking with that type of olive oil. It tastes a lot better in vinaigrettes and maximize the flavor, but I'd rather use that than some of the bootleg stuff I got. All right, so this is where personal preference comes in. I'm gonna put a bunch of ginger in here. Oh, awesome, Jack. Oopsie. So
You okay, buddy?
4 of these little frozen tablets.
I mean, look. I found this switch on the couch. There was this switch was on the couch.
All right, let's put this back in here because it's thawing out. All right, let's do a quick hand wash. Usually the head chef, now the sous chef is jumping in. All right. So before it starts burning, I'm gonna go in on my broth.
So how much of broth are you putting in? Is that the whole thing?
This is one whole container, but it's a bigger container. 48-ounce container. And if you want to show now, that's still not enough liquid for me. So I'm just going to add some water in there. So another half a container, and then I'll season to liking after if I need to add more. All right, this can get tossed. Try not to make a mess while you're cooking, folks, because then you'll get an angry wife later. All right, so this is where personal preference comes in. I love it very lemony and citrusy. So again, literally no rhyme or reason. I just did like a 2-second squeeze there. 3, 4, 5 second squeeze of lemon juice here. Bless you, baby. Everybody's sneezing in this house. All right, so basically that's it. Now I'm gonna let it boil for about 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes.
Daddy, can you put this snack part on the screen?
And then that's when I'm gonna taste it. Check it out.
Daddy, can you put this?
So we'll cover and let it boil. After, we'll give it a little taste. Basically, the orzo should take, I would say, max 10 minutes once it's boiling. That's probably too much time. Yeah, boil 7 to 9 minutes. So there you go. So we'll check back in when this is nearing completion. But, you know, just like that, I probably have max 15 minutes invested into this meal right now. It looks like it's all bootleg, but it will taste delicious, I promise you. Most people have no idea what the hell they're doing in the kitchen, so this makes your life a lot easier.